Hi guys, Friendshipper here. So it's been a while since I've done this kind of video where I talk to you first. I'm like, hey, what's a build, what are the skills, you should put this fucking here. I don't know. I It's because no more updates, so making new builds complete and very different from what a build I made before is kind of impossible now. I've pretty much done everything I could. Anyways, that's my new main Alex build with guns. I have another build with this one which is kind of fun. I have other builds but I did not feel like they were that good or that fun to play. I mean, I have more fun playing with drops with drop annette than drops with Alex, for example. It's strange but that's how it is. I haven't dropped Daniel. So, this build is about the guns and the traps too. Many people try to combine infection and traps, infection and guns because of the new variants, but I personally think, yeah, what I did was just combining a really good gun build with traps that I can trigger. Alright, so let's start with the skills. Oh yeah, after this there is a really good game against very nice survivors, if I remember well. So RubyRichez, ExSniperwolf and Izvetska, if I'm correct. They're all very nice, very friendly. I really enjoy playing against them. I get them often, and it's always cool. Either um, yeah, they destroy me, or either way, I think I give them a challenge and they give me a challenge, and it's fun every game. It's really cool, you know. When you start a game and you know that survivors are nice already before you even start, it's cool. It makes the game a lot more fun. Anyways, so if you are good with your TVO, pick Verdant. If you are bad with your TVO, or maybe just lazy, pick Toxic. I pick Toxic. I haven't played Alex for a while, so I think very good players can really make this useful, but not me right now. Right here, Differboss prototype. You might be like, hey, this is better to pick Amplify, but what I do is I only use Differboss prototype with this. I don't have any creatures here, I don't care. Differboss is so I can have a better area 3, you know. So this can be extremely good. A machine gun which costs a 2, and in fact that's just crazy. So just this for that. That's it. Alright. And yeah, I don't have any infectious creatures. I think I like to drain time with traps, even in my presets. Or maybe I'm just lazy. Mechanic, very important. I really wanted to have my equipment for guns. The 4 slots had to be for guns, and because of that, the only way that you could make it possible to have a good ES speed, a decent amount of ES speed so I can trigger my traps, was to have Red Queen mod or something in the equipment. But I did not want to use the equipment, so mechanic is a must, along with Red Queen. That's the special things she has, Alex. So I can have guns, really good guns, and I can also trigger my traps. You will see that in the gameplay. I think it's cool. I have to make beta preset, so but I don't know. It will take some time. Okay, what's next? So yeah, landmine because it does take more time. I could also go with contagion and make it an area free build a bit, you know, like for example I shoot them with that, all of them, I infect 1 or 2 of them, and then I use contagion and I finish them off with all the guns I have here. But I think this will drain a lot more time, and at least my build will be really good in area 2 with that helps. So yeah, so I choose that here for more time draining. You will see it in the gameplay. Then yeah, machine gun, as I said, I'm not interesting. I'm not. My playstyle is not about spamming. Never was. So I didn't pick that. That is actually really interesting, but that is I think not good unless you play against a January with the EIS ultimate, otherwise it's not a good choice in my opinion. Now the equipment. Modify gear 2, modify gear 1, modify recoil spring 2, modify recoil spring 1. I actually think I mean I was playing on bemusement, so on bemusement this works, but but you will not have enough power energy if you use this. What I prefer to do is either I switch modify gear 1 for this, so I can have more bioenergy. Okay, I have this here, this gives me 3 bioenergy back. If I use this gives me 5 bioenergy back. And this may seem like nothing, but you get this very often, and if you use this correctly, you will never run out of bioenergy. As I did in the match, sometimes, because I didn't have it by mistake. So yeah, so I think this is better. We'll attack and either that or that, it's up to you. If you play prison, you need the 2 modified gear, for example. I guess it depends on the map. If it's a very small map, same thing, you know. I would say only on big maps you can take a VAT. That's the only way. Because on big maps, like Bemusement or Abandoned Park, I guess, you don't need that amount of bioenergy. But yeah, let's go back to it. Very important. Nobody used that, and I never used that before, but if you play guns with other mastermind, this gives you unlimited bioenergy almost because of that. Whatever. See, this is better than having generators. So yeah, that was the equipment. Now the deck, Red Queen for the traps. Only this one though. I don't have space. Okay, I can't use this, and my bioenergy is really limited. You know, I mean, I have the high caliber rifle that I need to be able to afford, so machine gun, coupe, shield also, which is an extra. So only the tracker mine. It costs 1. It's a very good cycle card, and it gives some, you know, like the survivors, if they are very good against guns, you have this, you know, to help you train more time, and if that helps too. It's complicated to explain, I guess, but that's how it is, you know. So they don't only have to cope with guns. There is something else, another threat in the build. My presets, that matters a lot too. Trap presets. So yeah, that's the build. Don't know what is to say. I think you just need to see the gameplay now. So yeah, enjoy the gameplay. And yeah, I was not talking, I was too much focused. They gave me a very hard time, and if that was not bemusement, that would have ended around the very end, or they would have escaped. No doubt. They did really well. So, and that also was my first try with this build. So I was kind of trying to get used of this feature with traps and cans together. Anyways, I enjoy the gameplay.
How does fear drive the will to survive? Do pain, suffering, and loss detract from that will? We shall see.
You're gonna need to break it or something.
Freedom will not be so easy to earn. This route would be too easy.
There's gotta be something useful here.
A key to open the path to further danger. save you. Stay alive, my cute guinea pig, and let me study your fear here just a little longer.
How many locks they got here?
Stay alive, my cute guinea pigs, and let me study your fear here just a little longer. I will hunt and destroy you.
Already dead.
I'll get you this.
I'm surprised it took you that long to find. I made that one easy for you.
Got a lock.
I'll have this back online in moments.
Door's open.
I'm saving my most interesting scenarios for later. Initiating the next test phase. You have the honor of being the first to witness the fruition of a new research project.
I don't like being watched. Round 'em up!
Only irritating me. You cannot stop me. far it truly gets you. I never intended you to get this. It's part of the test. Witness our latest ballet.
I'll get through in no time. Watch out for more traps.
That's the plan. Healing spray deployed.
That is not what I expected. If I were you, I'd hurry. But I'm not. You can choose to die here. This is extraordinary. I must understand how you're doing this. The saplings reach for the sun, unaware that the fire will burn them to ashes.
Doing it.
monster! Allow your fear to control you! Quiet! Stop what you're doing! Resist me. Hurry, the end is near. Must fill your blood with such strong molecules. It's your final chance. Surprising. A minor spike in activity in the locus ceruleus, but otherwise nothing interesting. I knew you would never escape. I confess I am somewhat surprised you